And welcome to the Kanawha Valley Hustlers podcast. This is Joe, and I'm here with Joslyn at Up Next Charlie West here at DT Prime in Charleston. And we are talking about business productivity, business development. And she's actually the member of the month for Up Next Charlie West. Is that right?
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I am.
Tell me a little bit about what you do, Joslyn.
So my full-time position, I'm the Communities and Schools liaison for the First Lady, Cathy Justice. So I work in her office and I'm a lot of her communications person. And I also help with the Communities and Schools initiative that is the nation's #1 preventative dropout program.
Wow, that is so cool. That sounds like a really rewarding job.
It is. And you see a lot of how the Communities and Schools works in schools. It's such a nice program, and you wouldn't believe the stories that kids throughout the whole entire state have and how this program has helped them. And we also place therapy dogs. So we place one therapy dog per county, and they are an immense help to the whole community. No matter which county it's in, it belongs to one school, but it's there for the whole community.
That is so cool. That's so cool. But you've got a handful of cards here. Tell me a little bit about what you have here.
So I'm also a live events board member for Mountaineer Media. And Mountaineer Media is our hometown favorite. We love West Virginia. We tell the best stories about small things West Virginia, small businesses West Virginia, anything West Virginia. And we have an annual golf tournament and also a Friday night networking event. So our Friday night networking event is June 7th, a month from what today is, and it will be at Adventures on the Gorge and at the New River in Fayetteville. Yeah, so we are very excited. We'll have 3 great panelists. CJ and Cooper will be up there with the panelists, and they'll be speaking to them, asking them questions, all the above. It'll be great. And last year was a really great year. We had probably almost 200 people come. So this year we're expecting a really, really good group, and we're very excited. And then we'll have Philip Bowen have a private concert afterwards. So it'll be a lot of fun. And so we will also have these cards here, but you can only get them at Up Next Charlie West next time. So it'll be June something. It'll be the first week of June, first Tuesday of June. And me and CJ will be back here and we'll have these cards. And so they'll be able to get these cards from us and get a cheaper ticket from us. And
now Mountaineer Media started out as a podcast, but it's gotten to be a little bit more than that, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah. It was just and it was only CJ and Cooper doing the podcast. And they are literally the whole mind behind Mountaineer Media. Those guys work so hard and honestly, selflessly. They're really good at what they do. And they really, really care about the state of West Virginia. So they were really intrigued by it and love West Virginia. So that's where it started from. And they're great. And it was just a podcast. And now we're a lot more than that.
Awesome. So I've been talking a lot here lately about productivity. So I got a couple productivity questions for you. No right and wrong answer. You just tell me what you think. So first off, tell me, what do you think is the difference between being productive and being busy?
I feel like busy work is just you kind of not really getting anywhere. You're sitting there, you're focusing on what needs to get done and not really what you should be doing. And I feel like productivity is kind of like, okay, where's my end game? What do I want to be the final product, and how can I get to this final product, and what do I need to do to get to this final product?
Great. That's a great answer. And tell me, a lot of people like to make big plans and big goals, or they want to say where they're going to be in 5 years. They want to see where they're going to be in 10 years. What advice do you give people on how do they actually make that first step? What's that first move? How do they figure out, I want to get this thing done in 5 years. So what do I do tomorrow?
So if you have that mindset of what you want to do in 5 years, I feel like you have to take it one day at a time. I mean, that's your best option, because if you think like, okay, I want to be here in 5 years, that's a great thing to have a goal for that. But you don't want to overwhelm yourself and not be able to get there. So if you overwhelm yourself, and I know me personally, if I overwhelm myself, I kind of shut down and I get nervous.
That's burnout, right?
Yeah, that's 100% burnout. So it's like you have to be able to take it day by day. Hey, what can I do today to get to the next point tomorrow? to finish this week and then get to next month and then push me forward to 12 months, 24 months to get to where I want in 5 years.
Great. And then last, no one's an island. Nobody's by themselves. Everybody needs help. So what's your best tips for getting other people to come on board to help you be productive?
Honestly, being completely transparent. I'm a very much so I want to know what your thoughts are, where your head's at, how you feel about whatever project, what you're thinking, what you're doing. And honestly, transparency is probably your best asset no matter what. It's honestly better than hiding and be like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous. I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to ruin anything. I don't want to hold myself back. Transparency and talking to people and asking for help is your best asset.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me here today. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, do all the things, and we will see you next time. And until next time, this is Joe Justice, the Kanawha Valley Hustler, reminding you to hustle hard, hustle smart, and hustle with a smile.